Here we are. Sorry about that. My earpiece was falling out. So we are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The hat just went. So this is probably actually the strongest wind that we've had in the few hours we've been out here. Right up until now, the conditions were all about the same. We've had about the same amount of heavy rain, maybe a little bit heavier. The winds have been steady for the rest of the afternoon, but we're really probably feeling it's probably the strongest gust we've felt since we've been out here. Let's go ahead and show you some of the images we're seeing out here in Myrtle Beach. It's kind of an eerie feeling. The beach is completely empty. Everyone has cleared out, no looky-loos. Maybe you'll see some other media out here, some emergency officials. You're gonna see those waves are crashing in. Now, the good news, at least for right now, is that the tide is pretty low out there. So when you go to the water, it's not coming up to the beach, but thankfully, again, no one is walking there. The biggest concern they have right now is flooding. You heard Chris talking about how slow Florence is moving. Even though it's been downgraded to a tropical storm, it is moving very, very slow, and it's right on top of us. And it is just going to dump buckets and buckets of rain. So emergency officials here definitely saying that flooding is their biggest concern. In fact, one of the inland rivers in this county, Horry County, is actually right now forecasted to crest above where it crested during Hurricane Matthew, which was a record for that particular river. So far in the Myrtle Beach and surrounding area, 62,000 people are without power. So those are the images. So far, it's just been down trees, down power lines. Emergency officials, no injury reports to report right now, but emergency officials here in Horry County in Myrtle Beach have been saying if it does get too bad, they may not be able to get to you as these conditions continue like this. That is the scene right now in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I know throughout the day you've been glued to your phone, seeing those incredible images coming out from the flooding in other parts of North Carolina. My colleague Elwin Lopez is looking at all those images on social media. Elwin.